Thank you, Chairman. You're talking about the many contracts that you guys have to work through in order to make this happen. I guess from what I understand is if we do accept this, we're out of the pictures. We're just authorizing you guys to do it with the Department of Revenue, IGT, and Twin Rivers. I guess my question is, who's actually sitting down at the table and negotiating these contracts? I mean, physically, who's going to be there? And like, we're looking out for the state, the people of the state's best interest now by authorizing this if we take it, but then it gets out of our hands. Who negotiates these deals, and do we have access to look at the contracts?
Well, you're looking at some of them.
Yep.
And you can take comfort in that. But the Department of Revenue would be authorized to enter into these negotiations, as they traditionally do and have with our contract. Who would actually sit down and do that? You'd have to, I guess, quiz them on that piece. But Jay and a team of people would represent us, and I assume Mark would be part of that as well for his contracts and all that's there. But it's not unusual to pass. Well, in our experience, in what we've been dealing with these contracts, is there's an enabling legislation, and then what follows is all the types of people you would expect would be in the room about negotiating a contract.
So if DBR's there,
well, I think it's DOR.
I mean,
Yeah.
DOR, the Department of Revenue is there, would the state legislators have access to the contract that's being negotiated for some sort of oversight as to what's in the contracts?
I think this sort of gets into an area that's been a point of contention as to the separation of powers and what role you actually have in empowering the administration to go forward and do those contracts. I suppose you can put reporting requirements in that would notify you of things of that nature, but approving them is, in my understanding, is an administrative function.
Okay, thank you.